Welcome to the March edition of Simon Says. This month we've got business, blueprints and basketball. Stay tuned to see what I mean. In this edition we'll meet alum Sam Hazen, the CEO from HCA Healthcare. We'll talk to our very own Sarah Madison, and you'll see yours truly taking trick shots in basketball against the engineering dean. Really? You won't want to miss this. So let's jump right into it. I'm Simon Sheether and you're watching Simon Says. Have I mentioned recently how amazing our alums are? This month we kicked off a new speaker series, Blueprint for Success, where we hear from our very successful alums. This is such a great series, getting to learn from some of the best leaders in their fields, and our first will be a hard act to follow. Sam Hazen is the CEO of HCA Healthcare, which is one of the largest healthcare enterprises in the country. Let's take a little bit of a look into our conversation. A key belief at HCA Healthcare is that actions speak louder than words. As the CEO, how do you put that into practice?
I don't know where you got that, but I like that. Our mission is, above all else, we're committed to the care and improvement of human life. So when we went into the pandemic, and I told the White House this, I told our board this, that if we lose the people of the health system, it doesn't matter what technology we have, what pharmaceuticals we have, what facilities we have, we can't deliver the care that these communities are going to need. When you're in tough situations like that, actions around people are more powerful than actions around operations or actions around strategy. They have a more enduring impact on the business and on our organization. And I'm really proud of our team. I'm proud of our senior team and what they did, and they did it for each other. And it showed that we care like family. That's what we say we want to do when somebody comes into one of our institutions. But when we were caring about each other, it really developed, I think, a family feel for who we are. And we need to continue to build on that and embrace that.
This one's worth watching in full. Check out the complete interview with Sam Hazen here at Blueprint for Success. You'll see the link on the screen. Next up, no stranger to Simon Says, is our very own Sarah Madison, who's always hard at work leading our career services. Sarah and her colleagues are focused on helping our MBA students who are about to graduate begin very successful careers. Hello, Sarah.
Hey, Simon. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. Tell the folks at home how you're helping our students get great jobs, even in the middle of a pandemic.
Yes, we are supporting our students in their job search and their career planning in a number of ways. We brought and will bring more companies who are targeting MBA candidates to campus virtually. So we've done that through our Get and Get Hired events. So companies like Deloitte Consulting, Churchill Downs, P&G, and others who have expressed interest in MBA students in particular. So thanks to virtual platforms, we've held these events throughout the academic year. So that's one way to help students connect. We also really encourage our students to be persistent and flexible and creative in their job search. We all know about the power of networking in the search process. So we encourage students to make sure they are keeping all their family, their friends, their faculty, their classmates, everyone posted on their search plans and what they're looking for, because that can only help. And then additionally, as they apply for roles, we help them find UK alumni connections who can tell them about the company culture, offer any advice for them through that process. So that extra step, we know that can be the critical piece that gets them through at least to the interview. We're really excited for the MBA students who have already found their post-graduation plans. We have a student headed to Nashville with Cintas, a student who's landed at Valvoline's corporate headquarters here in Lexington, even a student headed off to Austria, where he will get to use some strong analytical skills in a research role. And over a dozen more have found their path in entrepreneurship or education and other ways. So We know they will represent the Gatton College well, and we're proud of them already.
It's so great to hear about all the students getting jobs in great companies.
Yes, there are also several students who are still actively searching for their post-graduation role, and we have a few of them talking with us today. Hello, MBA students. Thanks for joining us today on Simon Says. I would love for each of you to introduce yourself to the audience and tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, my name is Emily Butler. I'm currently a student in UK's one-year MBA program. I double majored in biology and chemistry in undergrad. Considering my background in both science and business, I'm interested in pursuing a position in project development, strategy, or human resources.
I'm Wes Johnson. I'm currently finishing my last semester at UK's one-year MBA program, and I am a business management undergraduate from Rollins College in Orlando.
My name is Nicole Thouch, and I'm originally from Minnesota and came to UK in 2016. I'll be graduating in May of this year with my MBA while also finishing up my final season of eligibility on the track and field team.
That's great. We are so glad that all of you are here, and I loved hearing those intros. Next, what do you think sets you apart from your peers when you're applying for jobs and thinking about your future career? How are you going to set yourself apart in the interview process?
So I was overseeing a team of about 20 tutors and was working directly with upwards of 100 tutors. And with that, I was able to really connect and learn a lot about those different students that I was working with. And I started to see the positive effect that I could have on them in my role as a leader.
My experience as a collegiate athlete has certainly taught me excellent multitasking ability. I mean, to compete in 2 different collegiate sports and then finish an undergraduate degree a year early and then compete in at the highest level of college football while completing an excellent MBA program, I think it really just reflects my ability to not only meet deadlines, but actually succeed. I think I could provide that similar kind of success to whatever organization I find myself in. I love the interpersonal and developing relationship part that comes with business. Plus, I know that I really do want to make an impact in whatever I do. And I think that my unique set of skills combined with like just a sheer determination to succeed, I think I'd kind of add a new twist to a modern salesman.
My background is in psychology and marketing, and I've always been drawn to building relationships with people and better understanding the desires and motivations of people. My experiences as a competitive athlete has really taught me a lot of flexibility and a lot of drive and work ethic. Being a competitor, you have to go in and day out. Whether you're having a good day or a bad day, you need to learn how to execute and perform.
Well, those are all some really great skills, and I think any employer would be lucky to have you on their team.
So for all the folks at home, I need you to step forward, step up, and think about how you can help our graduating MBA students. If you have any job leads for any of our MBA students, please contact Sarah. A link is appearing now on the screen. Thanks again, Sarah. You're one of our biggest rock stars.
Thanks so much for having me, Simon. I always love joining you on Simon Says.
My pleasure, Sarah, my pleasure. And speaking of alums, if you haven't already done so, you want to download our new Gatton app on the App Store. This is the best way to network with other alums, find career and internship opportunities, and even students or grads to hire. You'll also stay up to date on everything going on here at Gatton College, and you'll be able to stay involved. And now for a little fun. You won't believe what the producers of Simon Says make me do. One of these days we're going to show you some outtakes. And you know, I'll do almost anything to help our great college. Well, almost anything. This time I need your help. Next month we launch One Day for UK, where we're all in competition to see which college at UK can raise the most money in just one day. The last 2 years, business and engineering have been neck and neck. So my buddy Rudy, the dean over at engineering, is having a friendly wager with me about who can win this year. And folks, you can't let your old dean down. We've got to beat engineering here. I ask you to have a red hot go, as we say in Australia. They made me trade in my Australian rules football skills for trick shots in basketball. and we're still tied. So come on, mates. We know here at Gatton we're number one, so we've just got to prove it on April 21. Believe me, you'll hear more from me on this, and you won't want to miss the full video premiering soon here on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss it. Thanks again for watching Simon Says. See you next month, where I have a suspicion we'll be top of the wazza. Until then, be well and go Cats.